Hello friends, it's Tila here, and today I'm just feeling really called to do just a really short video on window crystals. They're quite hard to come by in their true essence, and I've had some really powerful experiences with mine, and so I thought I would just share a little bit of information about a window crystal and how you can use them to connect with yourself. So a window crystal is oftentimes difficult to identify. I'm going to try and show you the window in this double terminated quartz. This has actually got amethyst in it. It's like a smoky amethyst, as well as it's also got some phantom in it. It also has a little bit of tourmaline and clear quartz. So it's a really, really special crystal even without the window. But I'm just going to hold it up to the light so that you can see where that window is. Hopefully, yeah, so there it is. If you can just see how the points of this window, and it's like a diamond, they actually connect and sort of create almost like a seventh face of the crystal. And each point, so the top point of the diamond actually connects up with the top point of the crystal, and then the bottom line connects down with the bottom point of the crystal as well. And then each side as well connects up with the face next to it. So window crystals and windows in crystals are usually, it's commonly said that the window will occur in the center of the crystal and not off to one of the sides. But the best, probably the best advice I've ever received on how to identify a window crystal is that if you're questioning whether it's a window crystal, then it's probably not. It will just have a really special feel to it. You won't be able to mistake the window for what it is. And there'll be something about the crystal that will speak to your soul, literally. So window crystals have this really special property, different to other crystals, where they don't necessarily hold energy from person to person as such. So the transfer can't really occur between person and person who's been touching it, like with other crystals. When you look into the window, it's said that it is only ever going to reflect back to you what is deep inside you, what is your personal truth, what is your essence of your soul, without ego, without any question of who you are. And sometimes that can also unveil fears and shadows, and we may not want to look at what the crystal is sharing with us. But the more that we work with these crystals, the more they can teach us, and they're really, really powerful crystals. So this is another example of a window in a crystal. This one here is a smoky quartz, and I like to call it my Milky Way crystal, because if you can see, it actually looks like the Milky Way is in it. It's just, yeah, it's a real beauty, and you can see the window right there. I'll just try and get it up, just reflect it in the right way. Yeah, so you can see that. So the window is here. So it has a slightly different shaped window, and some may argue that it's not in the center of the crystal enough for it to be a window crystal. But like I said, intuitively, If you have to question, then it's not. I did not need to question at all with this one. And I guess I just know that it is. It's really, really, the window in this crystal is its main feature. Like it's just it's just unmistakable that it's there. And yeah, it can also help to reflect back to us our true selves, the true lessons that we need to learn in this lifetime. And the more open that we can be with our window crystals, the more powerful the teachings are. So what I like to do, particularly with this window crystal, because I've had it for so long now, I've probably had this one now for almost 10 years, is I meditate with it a lot. I will quite often, probably the best technique that I can suggest if you do find yourself fortunate enough to come across a window crystal when you're looking for crystals, my best advice would be to connect the window with your third eye. And to do that, I would lie down and just do some nice breathing into your belly, placing one hand onto your heart and the other hand onto your belly, and just probably do about 10 nice breaths. Not deep, crazy breathing, just natural breathing, just so natural that it's inaudible kind of breathing. And then I'll close my eyes and connect the window part of the crystal. So we'll connect the window. I'm not sure if it's going to show up there. We connect that part there to my third eye, and I literally lay with this crystal on my forehead. So if anyone comes across me in this position when I have a crystal on my body and my eyes are closed, most people in my family know not to come or interrupt because usually I'm having quite a powerful dialogue internally with my crystal. So you don't need to do it for too long. You could do it for maybe, I sometimes maybe lie in the meditation for 10 to 15 minutes and, have some meditation music playing, or just, take the crystal out into nature and lie in the grass, lie in the earth, and just place her here. And the idea is that you just clear your thoughts. Your mind can just receive that clarity. And the more open that you are, the more you might receive certain symbols or visuals, or just a deep knowing of an answer to a question that you've been pondering, and it may just reveal itself after the meditation. So keep a journal with you when you're meditating with your window crystals, and just ensure that you're jotting down anything that's coming into your mind. With this particular window crystal, I just like to have it near me. So I will often just hold it. Sometimes I'll have it by my bed, and before bed I might just look at it, and it's just that knowing that it's there. So it teaches me in a different way, because I don't actually put this one on my third eye. This one I do. The other really powerful experience that I've had with both of these window crystals is I just found myself one morning just like staring at the window, and suddenly my eyes did that auto correction that your eyes can do sometimes when you know those magic eye diagrams that you've got to like put your eyes in a certain way before the 3D kind of image pops out at you. I use that same like technique with my eyes, and I didn't really even know I was doing it until it happened. And I did that into the window, and it was freaking ridiculous. It was crazy. It was like a vision of like an actual person was like, you know, I didn't know who the person was. And then I suddenly saw his face, and he was like a fairy face, like that of a sketch that I had drawn when I was younger. And I automatically recognized him when I saw the face, that it was actually of a male fairy that I had drawn so many years before. And I just knew I had to find that sketch. And then, yeah, I did. And I actually like put it up right next to my bed, and it's still there. And it became a guide of sorts to me, and I really, really connected in with that time of my life, and it gave me strength that I needed to make some really courageous decisions. And also I found myself like channeling my words for my writing, my journaling, but also with my book that's coming out in a few months. So yeah, these window crystals can be really, really powerful teachers. And I guess I just wanted to show today, what they look like and what they can look like. So I'll just show you one last time. There's a window there, and that is the 7th face of that crystal. And then with this one, there it is. So quartz, I mean, I've obviously found them. They've both got smoky quartz, but they don't have to be smoky. There's obviously amethyst in this one, and also clear quartz. So there's a lot going on inside of this one. This one is smoky. So it's not necessarily like a specific type, although I would suggest that quartz would be the most common crystal to find a window in. So just like keep an eye out for them, and if you see a window in a crystal, or you might have one already at home, or when you're out next looking at crystals, just keep an open mind to it and see like whether a crystal might show up with a window, and you'll know instantly that it's for you, and you'll know that it's got something to teach you about yourself, and it will be that true reflection of your essence at a soul level looking back at you. So don't be afraid, open yourself up to them, and write about it, learn about it, and let me know how you go. Okay, till the next one.